Imagine feeding an uncompressed 7.1 surround sound audio file into a really dense 60 hertz 4K video stream.
Right, and doing it live, like
Yeah.
completely on the fly.
Yeah, exactly. Live, and without dropping a single pixel or losing even a millisecond of sync. So for today's deep dive, we're pulling from HDTV Supply's spec sheets, engineering briefs, and hardware notes to look at the exact bridge box that makes this possible for you.
Right.
It's the A-Neuvideo ANI-HDAINSERT4K6 HDMI audio inserter.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful of a name, but it's a highly specific piece of AV problem-solving tech.
Uh-huh.
And what this device does is absolutely essential for professional media creation.
I mean, it's basically like a master film editor, right? Like perfectly dubbing a custom soundtrack over a pristine 4K movie just in real time without compromising the visual quality at all.
That is actually the perfect way to visualize it. To kind of ground that in the hardware, its core function is to take an external audio signal, so whether that's an analog stereo feed or a digital SPDIF signal, and it embeds it directly into an existing HDMI or DVI video feed. So you end up with one unified HTCP 2.2 compliant output.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit, though, because jamming a high-resolution audio file into an existing 4K feed sounds like a total recipe for a traffic jam.
Oh, sure. It sounds like a bottleneck waiting to happen.
Yeah, I mean, 18 gigabits per second sounds like a lot of bandwidth, but when you're talking uncompressed 4K at 60 hertz and LPCM 7.1 audio, you are scraping the absolute ceiling of HDMI 2.0 capabilities.
You really are.
So does it actually maintain that full 4.4.48-bit color depth under that load, or is it secretly compressing the chroma to make room?
Surprisingly, no, it doesn't compress the video at all.
Wait, really? Zero compression?
Zero. The secret is in how it actually utilizes the HDMI signal's blanking intervals. So instead of trying to shove the audio and video side by side, it multiplexes that high-density audio data, which, by the way, supports sampling rates up to 192 kilohertz. It multiplexes all of that into the microsecond gaps between the video frames, so the visual data remains completely untouched.
Oh, wow. So it's tucking the audio into the negative space of the video signal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's such a clever way to bypass the bottleneck. But, I mean, raw bandwidth doesn't really matter if a modern display just refuses to speak to a legacy audio source.
Right, the handshake issues.
Yeah, getting different AV eras to actually shape hands and sync up is notoriously frustrating. So how does this box handle the handshake protocol without becoming a total setup nightmare?
Well, it uses a built-in EDIDE management system, and that's crucial because you're essentially forcing these devices to spoof compatibility.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, the unit gives you two user-modifiable EDIDE slots that you can upload, download, or edit via PC software. Plus, it features RS-232-style control via a USB virtual COM port for those larger integrated systems. But I think the most elegant engineering choice here is its built-in failsafe.
Oh, I'm listening. What's the failsafe?
So if the unit detects that no input is connected at all, it automatically generates its own 720p 60 hertz color bar pattern.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, and it just outputs that directly to the display.
Wait, so if the screen goes black, it actively throws up its own test pattern. That completely eliminates the cable or the display from the troubleshooting equation.
Exactly. You instantly know the issue is upstream with your source. It isolates the fault immediately.
That saves so much time.
It really does.
Yeah.
And it's that kind of professional reliability that explains why it's TAA-compliant, meeting those strict U.S. government procurement standards.
Right.
And why it carries a 3-year warranty backed by HDTV Supply. They've actually been partnering with A-Neuvideo since 2002.
Yeah.
So when you step back, you're getting hardware that handles EDD spoofing and zero compression 4K embedding, all in a metal chassis weighing just 12.6 ounces.
And for hardware operating at that kind of professional level, it really sits at a highly accessible price point. HDTV Supply currently has it at $239.25, which is discounted down from $395.
That's a solid drop.
Yeah, and there is an additional 10% off if you use the code 10% off. That's the number 10, then the words percent and off.
Nice. I mean, it is a specialized tool, but it's an indispensable one for system integrators who just need things to work seamlessly on the very first try.
Absolutely. Which, brings us to a bigger realization for you listening. The next time you're at a sports bar or a live event experiencing perfectly synced, high-definition audio and video.
Yeah, you're witnessing the work of invisible, highly specialized bridge boxes just like this one, working tirelessly behind the scenes.
It really makes you wonder, what other invisible technologies are quietly bridging the gaps in the media you consume every day without you ever even noticing?